People. Que pasa, sakpa, say what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News, where the difference is in the meds. Call it news with a buzz. You've heard me said on many occasions, you can't trust nobody. You can't trust friend. You can't trust family. You can't trust popo. You can't trust the average civilian. I am speaking about a young lady. Her name is Reesa Young. This is Reesa's picture on the screen as I speak. That was taken out by a man that used to be a popo. He is an ex-popo. His name is Romeo Edwards. That's his picture on the screen as I speak. Romeo Edwards and Reesa were in a relationship for a couple of years. However, it seems as if there was trouble in paradise at the most unfortunate time. Reesa just lost a sister by unfortunate circumstances. Her sister's final send-off was that same weekend in which she went missing on that Thursday when she left her house. Left her child. Her child's name is Anna, I think. She has been missing ever since. Her sister was supposed to be sent off her funeral on that Saturday. Lisa used to work for one of those security company. I think it's Archive, don't quote me. And like I said, Mr. Romeo Edwards, he is an ex-popo. He used to be a member of the JCF. Don't know why he left. That is information that was not divulged to me. However, based on what you're going to hear, you will see that he is definitely a criminal. Now people, based on the information, it is said that Reesa left. She went to work and then she went to Romeo's house, I think in Portmore. There was some sorts of trouble, some sorts of argument, some sorts of disputes. That disputes, based on the facts that we know right now, would turn DEADLY. It is assumed, alleged, that Romeo used some sorts of tool and took away Reesa. Romeo then dropped off Reesa at a hospital. When he dropped her off, based on information that is divulged through court records, through investigation, when he dropped her off, he told them that he found her on the road. Seems as if somebody tried to rob her, somebody take her away. She told him that her name is Patricia. He did not give her name. He told the people at the hospital that he did not know her. He was just passing by, saw the lady look wounded, and he was being a good Samaritan. However, people, you and I know that that is the furthest from the truth. The story gets more disturbing. It is said that on that Thursday in which Reesa was missing, like me said, the sister final send-off was Saturday. He came by the house, I think in Old Harbor, in Reesa's car, and he picked up the daughter. Based on information, he picked up the daughter. I think the daughter's name is Anna. And he took her back to Portmore. And he was questioned by the daughter, young daughter. Where is my mother? He told the young daughter that, listen, your mother is in the hospital. Your mother hooked up to some sorts of machine. So therefore, she can't talk. However, he told her, please do not say anything to anybody, any of the other family members, as to what I told you. Keep it in full confidence. He then dropped her off. On the day of Reesa's sister's final send-off, he came by there in her vehicle once again. He then told the people when they were asking, because people said, then hold on a minute. Reesa's sister lose her life by unfortunate means. Lisa would be here. Lisa should be here to pay her final respect to her sister. It is only right. She and her sister live good. She and her sister don't have any sorts of problem. What is this mystery? Why is Reesa missing on this most unfortunate occasion? He told them the same thing that he told the daughter, Reesa's daughter, Anna. So they are the hospital. Which hospital? He gave them the wrong hospital. Them call round. We no know no Reesa Young, no sorts of Reesa Young no come here. We not have that for any sorts of file. So the people them start say, but you tell her daughter say she at the hospital, so how comes we are called the hospital and them no know, them not have nobody there by that name. Something don't sound right, something sound suspicious. It is said at that same day, at the final send-off for Reesa's sister, him hold Anna by the hand and took her out and said, you want water, you want water. People, you saw that his conscience was playing tricks on his mind. His conscience was pretty much KILLING him, just like he did to Reesa, more than likely. The family, during this most terrible time, stressful, depressing time, they then reach out to the popo, them call, and them see a jeep a pass. And them start tell the popo in the jeep what happened, what transpired, their suspicion, the conversations that he had with Reesa's daughter, and what Reesa's daughter came back and told them. It was said that he was held by the popo. They took him in, they questioned him, they asked him what is going on. It is said that they also found a tool in the vehicle. It is said that that tool more than likely is illegal. That tool more than likely is the tool that he used to take away Reesa. Some people we saw that he was a popo. However, it seems as if he was not one of those smart criminal popo. He was one of those type that was kind of fully done evil, but did not know how to cover his tracks, his crime. It was quite obvious. It is said that upon searching the vehicle, the phone that belongs to Reesa was also found in the vehicle. So along with the gun, they found Reesa's phone, and they also found a luggage in his vehicle. That luggage, it seems as if, or it does not seem as if he was booking a ticket to overseas. He was going overseas. His passport, travel document, itinerary, everything was in the vehicle. The people became very suspicious. He was now the suspect. It was now quite obvious what he had done, or something is definitely wrong. Reesa was not only missing, Reesa was more than likely DEAD. They would get confirmation of the fact that yes, she was taken out. It is said that the family started to call round, and them ask. Nobody no have no sorts of Reesa as any sorts of patient here. Nobody no find any sorts of BODY that looks like this person description. One of the family member had somebody that works at one of the hospital, and they did some sorts of checking. And they said, listen, a Patricia Young was taken here. She did not make it. She lost her life. When them asked who dropped her off, what was the circumstances, how the BODY reached at the hospital, they said a man dropped her off. The description of the man was Mr. Romeo Edwards. Reesa Young's body was taken to that same hospital in her car by a man fitting the description of Mr. Romeo Edwards. So people, when we follow the timeline of this story, we see that this man is a wicked, evilous man. He knew that the lady's sister lost her life by unfortunate means. He knew that that day on Thursday, a couple of days later on Saturday, was going to be the final send-off. He took away the mother. When he came for the daughter, was he planning to take away the daughter too? And then go along the lines of the family. Try to take away the whole family tree. When he picked up the daughter, did his conscience bother him? And he decided that, listen, you know, say, as evil as I am, took away her daughter, her mother, me can't do the little picnic this. So therefore he brought her back. However, it shows you the barefacedness of this man. He went to the final send-off and he told these people, listen, whatever it is Reesa was going to do, say at her sister's final send-off, I will do it. I will play the part as Mr. Good Guy, only to know that he was actually the boogeyman, Mr. Bad Guy, in the worst sense of the word. The very disturbing thing about this case is that, like I said, it happened on the 18th of May, over a month ago. However, we did not see it in the news. We not see it in the newspaper. So it seems as if his former employees at the Popo station where he used to work, maybe Portmore, they are trying to cover it up. However, at that day of the final send-off, them just flagged down a random Popo vehicle, and that was when the puzzle or the whole information, the conspiracy to MVRD3R, Reesa and hide it was revealed or is about to be revealed. What is also very disturbing, remember I told you that they found travel documents, suitcase in the car. He was planning to leave, fly away, run from the case, go overseas abroad. His mother flew in from overseas where she lived, and she hired 2 top lawyers to try to get her son out of this situation. However, people, based on how this case is, based on the amount of evidence that he left, I do not think even God can save him. And I know when I say that, the church people I go come in and my comment section and say, God can do everything, but me just say, God help those that help themselves. This man deserves to go to a couple of places. May I talk about the big yard where more than likely he will end up. However, a better place that is more fitting is the graveyard. So people, with all the evidence, the fact that the lady left for work, went to his house on Thursday, the fact that him drop off the BODY at the hospital and him give a wrong name, the fact that the person that admitted the BODY saw the vehicle, recognized the face, the fact that he gave a wrong name, the fact that he took the daughter, the fact that he came to the final send-off and claimed that he was going to play the role of Reesa. The fact that there was tool in the vehicle that more than likely ballistic is going to prove that yes, it was a tool that was used in the takeaway of Reesa. The fact that the people charge him for the tool is a hot tool. The fact that everything pretty much goes against any sorts of innocence. He is guilty as sin. And people, this is just an example of family members, mothers in this case, that are willing to defend their family or son, even when he is the devil. But then again, more than likely, he would have told his mother that, listen, I set me up. Me no know nothing about that. You know, you grew me up good. So therefore, I would not do anything like that. So maybe she is ignorant to the fact. However, sometimes, even when them know, say them son guilty as sin, they still facilitate the FUCKRY. And next disturbing thing, we see that his cronies, his cumbler, his squaddies, seems as if they were trying to cover it up, trying to sweep it under the rug. However, everything is now exposed. People, what this tells you, that Jamaica, a place that is one of the world's most notorious criminal-minded place. It is obvious why this is like a safe haven for criminals. Because people are willing to facilitate, defend and shield criminals, even the worstest type. And I am speaking about politician, I am speaking about po-po, point blank and period. So anyways people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like these, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. And last but not least, please subscribe to my next channel. It is called Jamaica Dancehall Source. I'll be pinning the link to that channel in the description of this video. Bless up.